Hey guys, how you doing today? Unfortunately, today's training is going to be a recording. It's not going to be live. I'm sorry. But something unexpected just came up and I cannot avoid it. But as promised, I will be delivering the free training as I do every week. As for the questions you might be that you might have, just drop a comment below this video and I'll get to you as soon as possible. So for today's training, we will be talking about KPIs and SMART goals. And I'm going to let you know what they are, why you need them, and how they help your business grow. Start with the KPIs. KPIs are otherwise known as key performance indicators. They're indicating your performance, how you're doing, right? Are you going towards the right direction? So even if you are in affiliate marketing, you're going to have specific type of KPIs, right? If you are you're trying to lose weight, you're gonna have different types of KPIs. There you're gonna, in affiliate marketing, most likely you're gonna use KPIs like key performance indicators. They're gonna be your conversions. They're gonna be your click-through rate, right? It's going to be, if you're using organic methods, it's gonna be your organic reach. If you're using paid methods, then you're gonna have to track different types of, I don't really use ads, so I'm not gonna go into it. So if you're losing weight, then a key performance indicator would be your actual weight, right? Or your food intake, your calorie intake, or if you want to exercise more, it can be like the weight you're benching, if I'm saying that correctly. So let's go and check it out. So first of all, why do you need KPIs? As I said before, they indicate your performance. When you're running a business, you need to know where you're headed, and those KPIs will help you stay on the path with the eye on the prize. So KPIs give you the knowledge you need to assess the performance and overall health of your company by allowing you to make the necessary corrections to your execution to meet your strategic objectives. You can accomplish results more quickly by selecting the appropriate KPIs and measuring them. So when you have your eye on the prize, you have clarity on what you're doing. So there are going to be other tasks. You can avoid shiny object syndrome. You can avoid other people just trying to sell you your products. Maybe if you're confused as to what you're doing, as to where you're heading, right? Most likely you're going to get distracted by all the noise around you. There are so many people offering their own thing. They're using outbound methods. They're on your DMs, they're on your TikToks. And since your business is online, for hours a day, you spend hours a day scrolling through TikTok, doing market research, hashtag research, checking your audience, checking your analytics, checking your competition, and you can lose your path. So having those KPIs and going back to them regularly will help you out stay on track. So KPIs are otherwise known as key performance indicators. I cannot pronounce my R's today. Are a group of measurable metrics used to assess the overall long-term performance of an organization or business. KPIs in particular aid in determining a company's strategic, financial, and operational accomplishments, particularly when compared to those of rival companies in the same industry. Get it? So you can actually assess your rivals' businesses as well and see where you're standing. So types of KPIs. Now I'm going a little bit deeper. Maybe you don't really need it, but I put it there just for you so you can know that there are different types of KPIs, right? So first of all, we have the strategic KPIs. These KPIs may provide information about a company's performance. However, they only offer a generalized picture. Strategic KPIs like return on investment, profit margin, and total company revenue are most frequently used by executives because they're running the overall company and that's the numbers they're searching for. So if you are an affiliate marketer, you do need to know return on investment. You're using paid advertisement, for example. You do need to know the ROI. If you have clients, right, and let's just say you are an SEO copywriter or a social media manager and their goal is sales, you need to know the return on investment for them. So that's a good KPI to keep in mind since you're going to be building your whole content around that. Second, operational KPIs. These KPIs examine various procedures, market sectors, or geographical areas to determine how a business is performing month to month or even day to day. The managing staff frequently uses these operational KPIs to analyze issues that result from assessing strategic KPIs. For instance, an SEO would want to know which product lines are having trouble if they discover that overall company sales have dropped. So you're going to have to see, how does my funnel operate? What are the KPIs for that funnel, right? For that email, that's another operation. Your email marketing is a different operation. How does it work? Maybe your sales from Facebook have dropped, but your Instagram has risen, right? And you're getting more sales for Instagram. So this is something that I believe day to day, no, but a week to week or a month to month, you should check your analytics. That's basically what that is. Then you have functional KPIs. These KPIs focus on a company's particular departments or functions. These KPIs can be strategic or operational, but they're most useful to a certain group of consumers. So leading KPIs. These KPIs describe the type of data being studied and whether it's a signal for future events or a signal for past events. So here I put a list of types of KPIs for affiliate marketers, what you'll need to keep in mind. So if you're using, first of all, if you're an affiliate marketer, you're trying to sell something. So you need to know the click-through rate through your affiliate link. How many people are clicking on your link? And then you need to know how many of them are new customers, because you might have a certain person that comes back and back again, like checking something again. It's like a recurring customer. That's good to know. That means you're getting loyal following. That means you're better. You're getting loyal clients that they keep coming back to you. You need to know that, right? Because then they go to a different category, but I'm not going to dive into that right now. Then you need to know your conversion rate. How many people actually convert themselves into leads? And they just put their email address, and how many of them actually converted to customers and they actually purchase your product and not just download your freebie. And then, of course, the affiliate commissions, how much you made. You need to keep track of that. Maybe you change something in your strategy, your affiliate commissions that month or week, they have dropped. Why? You need to keep that up because you're running a business. It's not gambling, as we say all the time. We need to have strategies in place, and we need to keep an eye out on all these things. You're going to say, Mariana, it's so time consuming. I know it's time consuming, but that's why you try to automate everything. That's a beautiful thing about affiliate marketing. Once you have those set, you don't have to do it again. So you just spend time once, right? Like I said with the buyer persona. If you pick your buyer persona, you have your core offer. Okay? You want to sell this offer number one. And you know who wants this core offer, who wants this this offer number one, right? Then you can create your lead magnets. You can create the buyer persona. You can find their pain points. You can find their pleasure, their desire, what they need, what they want from you. What do they want out of that product that you offer or service? Let me not confuse. Let's just go with offer, right? So once you have that down, you don't take it back. You can build your funnel on top of that. You can build your freebie on top of that. And then you can create an email sequence on top of that. Correct? And it can take from this offer that costs $20, it will lead to your core offer that it can provide $1,000 commissions. Always keep your core offer in mind. But where you start, who you bring in, it has to go like this. So once you make this buyer persona, all you have to do is just keep adjusting until you find that it works. Once it works, it's all automated. You have a list of lead magnets. You already created a content planner and your content clusters and your content pillars. So you have everything in place, and then you just kind of recycle it. Not the same way, of course, but that's it. And then you have what it works, and you just keep repeating it. So you don't have to do it again. Then you find another offer, and then you create another automation around it. And those are passive income streams. Now I can't even pronounce my M's. So even if it takes some time in the beginning, but you only do it once. And instead of just gambling with your time and just throwing content out there, because I assume you're using organic methods since you're here. And if you're using organic methods, as we talked about with content marketing, you need to create relevant content that delights, that engages people so they can follow you. You're not Coca-Cola. You're not Macy's, you're not a Nike, you're not Yeezy, so you're not a big brand for people to already to already have credibility, and for people to already trust you, that they're gonna see the pair of shoes, they're gonna see it's like, oh, Yeezys, yeah, I'm gonna pay $300 for that. No, you have to build everything. So spending a little bit more time on understanding your audience is gonna save you so much time in the long run. Right? And then imagine that your content that you created for Facebook with that buyer persona, you can always convert it into a blog, you can convert it into a video, and it's the same piece of content. So you can actually recycle one piece of content and just change it for many different platforms. It can become an article, it can become an SEO blog post, it can become a TikTok, it can become a longer YouTube video, right? So it's totally worth it for you to just spend an hour or two, or as long as it takes you in the beginning. I'm not going to pretend like it didn't take me 5 hours to create this whole thing in the beginning, right? But everything in the beginning, it's hard. So you just have to focus on it, do it once for one offer, right? Make it work. And once it works and produces ROI and produces your commissions for you, go to the next one. Let's work smart, not hard. Social media growth. That has different KPIs. What are you measuring when you have social media? Because yes, we do have an offer. We need our click-through rate in our funnel, how many people click, but also we need to know how many people view. How many views do we get, right? On our video, we put a video out there. How many views do we get? How many likes out of these views do we get? And out of those people that they liked our comment, our video, how many did they comment? How many they engaged? And then how many they shared? How many they saved our video? And how many actually followed our call to action? So we need to know, because if somebody just views your video, they can just scroll by. It's not, you didn't get their attention. That means you need to change your hook. If somebody likes the video but they don't comment, it means that maybe your video is just, yeah, it's a nice video, you give information, yeah, you said something, but it didn't really retain them. It didn't really retain them to engage. You didn't really give them something educational, what they were looking for. So maybe you didn't make a connection. Maybe you didn't lead with a pain or a desire. So they didn't have any connection with you. You didn't create an emotion, right? So that you didn't get that engagement that you wanted. Maybe you have to go look on your copywriting and your first, if the hook is the first 3 seconds, maybe you need to check the next 5 seconds of your video and maybe change it. Change your wording. Maybe change your video editing if you're using video, and just kind of shift it around. Maybe movement actually grabs attention. Maybe that's going to raise the watch retention, right? How many people share it? People that share it are people that actually watched through your video and they found value, and they have someone else that they say, oh, something, Maria's gonna like this. Nick, I got this for you. Share or tag or something. So that means you need to delight people, you need to connect with them, resonate, and that will create the shares and the comments. And then the organic reach that I'm writing down there is how many people, it's the views, and then your click-through rate on how many people actually follow through with your call to action. So you see, every KPI has a specific stage in your funnel, because even a video is like a funnel. You take them step by step by step. But I'm not going to go further into it because we already talked about content creation, and we already went through that. I want to keep it focus this time on KPIs and SMART goals. So let's keep going. So now we're going to go to SMART goals. I dive a little bit deeper because SMART goals are something that I believe you're going to use more often. This is what I do. I use SMART goals more often. So why do you need them? So small business management must include SMART goals. By organizing your plan around these goals, you will not only learn how to evaluate the success of your project, but also what resources you require and the best course of action to take. That's a terrific place to start, don't you think? Evaluate the success of your project. How does it work? Because we can always start something and it cannot work. But you're not going to know if it's not working if you don't have goals that you need to reach. Because it's not just vanity metrics, just the views or anything like that. The goal for us is to make sales, is to gain that return on our investment. So what are SMART goals? They are statements of an important result you are working to accomplish. They're designed in a way to foster a clear understanding of what constitutes expected level of performance and successful professional development. So you need to have a clear understanding of what constitutes success for you, that you accomplish your goals, that you did all this, that you created this campaign, that you created this YouTube video, that you started this new training, right? Or you created this new training. Does it help your overall goal? So let's start with S, right? We said it's specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Yes, I needed a cheat sheet. So let's start S for specific. First, you need to be specific with what you want to accomplish. And asking yourself these questions is going to actually help. Who needs to be involved to achieve the goal? Do I need a team? Do I need to get someone else to help me? What are you trying to accomplish? And don't be afraid to get detailed there. Okay, what is the overall goal? Then ask yourself, where? Is there a location? Maybe you are doing a webinar. Maybe you are doing a summit. Maybe you are doing a training. Is it going to be on YouTube Live? Is it going to be on Facebook Live? Why? What is the reason for this goal? But do you know why? That we need to know the why, because it justifies all our hard work. Why do we need it? Why do we do this? Most likely we need it, but do we really? Why? Why? Because we want more sales, because we want to grow to 1,000 followers on TikTok and start doing those lives, because we want to make more sales, because I want to create my own course, because I want to create my own app. And then we have obstacles or difficulties. This will help you determine if the goal is realistic and achievable. M is for measurable. What metrics will you apply to evaluate your process toward the goal? That gives you a tool to track your process and helps the goal become more real. Set certain milestones by deciding on specific tasks to fulfill if the project will take several months to finish. Milestones are always great because that means you're moving to the right direction. A is for achievable. This focuses on how important a goal is to you and what you can do to make it attainable. This may require developing new skills and changing attitudes. The goal is meant to inspire motivation, not discouragement. And think about how to accomplish the goal if you have the tools and skills you need. If not, consider what it would take to attain them. If you need to create content and you don't know how to create content with inbound marketing, that means you need to learn the skill. You can easily put there that it's achievable because I can go to HubSpot and get certified in 2 days by getting the content creation certification course. And for tools, it's the same thing for tools. If you want to create content, you're going to need a content creation platform. Or if you have many social media platforms, you need an automation tool for your posts. For example, I use Canva. Oh my God, Canva is freaking amazing because you can create a Facebook post, resize it to an Instagram post, resize it to a Pinterest, and then just publish all of them through Canva. Or if you want, you can use Metricool, which is a free software. It has a free version, and I believe the pro version is $120 a year. Like compared to others, this is nothing. And you have TikToks, shorts, YouTube shorts, you can do Facebook page, you can do Instagram, you can do LinkedIn, you can do Twitter. Do I need to say more? So there's always something that can help you to make your goal achievable. And if you believe that you can do everything yourself, time is money. You always pay something in order to achieve your goal. You know, a lot of people, they say, I don't want to invest money, but you're investing your time. Because that time could have gone to your kids, could have gone to you spending more time on doing things you love, or go on a bike ride with your spouse, or walking your dog. But now you're not doing it, and you're standing in front of a computer, sitting on a chair, because you decided you didn't want to invest $50, for example. You need to weigh all these things and see what is more important to you. So when you have a goal, you need to know if you need tools, if you need a skill set, and how to acquire it. Make your life easier. R is for relevant. Relevant goals helps direct the focus on something that correlates with the larger corporate objectives, e.g. your core offer or service. So is that goal compatible with my core offer, with my service? For instance, if the objective is to provide a new product or service, it should be something that is consistent with the broader goals of your business. Even if you are able to start a new program, the objective wouldn't matter if your business didn't prioritize starting that kind of new program. So is your goal relevant to your mission, core offer, and brand? And then T is for timely. When should your project need to be finished? Ask precise questions regarding the target completion date and what can be done during that time. It's helpful to specify what should be accomplished halfway through the goal, 3 months duration, if it's 3 months. It can be 6 months, it can be 1 month, whatever it is. And a sense of urgency is also produced by setting deadlines. Deadlines always help, no matter what. Like, it can cause anxiety galore for some, but it helps you accelerate the process. Do not waste time and get to your goal. Achieve your goal faster and on time. So how to create smart goals? Step 1, set the goal, right? It can be, I need 1,000 followers on TikTok, create a training, create a webinar, gain $1,000 in affiliate commission. So how to create it? Let's just dive in, and I created this for how to make $1,000 in affiliate commissions, okay? First of all, let's set specific goals. We need to pick our specific offer. Let's just say I need to sell this Apple Watch, okay? And I need to sell 100 of the $10 offer. So 100 times 10, that's $1,000, if that costs $10. So, and I need to sell this watch by the end of the month. I need to sell 100 of them by the end of the month in 30 days. So by leveraging organic methods with social media, and then you pick the social media. I will use TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Creating content for those platforms will require a lot of time. And skill. What do we need? Let's measure. We need to know we need to do video creation for our TikToks, our Reels, our YouTube, right? We need copywriting. Copywriting, if you ask, is not just a blog, it's not just an article. Copywriting is also the hook story offer, okay? Because wherever you see text, that is copywriting, because you need people to take a specific action. You need to influence an emotion, you need to influence an action, and you need to be able to do that. Then video editing. You need to be able to edit a video, to edit and trim the ends, to add the text, to add the captions, right? If you're creating the YouTube video, as we said that we want to do YouTube, then you're gonna need to create the transitions in order to have watch retention. So you need video editing. Then you need hashtag research. Different hashtags work for Instagram, different for TikTok, different for Facebook. Buyer persona identification and creation, funnel building, and email automation. We are in the affiliate marketing business. You don't do nothing without building a following. You need those emails, and having a funnel is going to help you grab those emails, build a list that is your business. It's the only thing you own. You know that. Having a list is the only thing you know. Those people you can remarket to again and again and again. And an email automation is to nurture those leads. So to make it worthwhile within this month, I need at least 4 YouTube videos a week, 21 TikToks, because I put 3 TikToks a day. That's 21 TikToks for a week, okay? It can be trends, it can be whatever, okay? Then you can repurpose them in Reels and Shorts, the same video cross-pollinate. 1 time a week you need hashtag research, because you need to see if your hashtags work. And once a week is a good time to see if your content is working and is reaching people. 7 posts a week on Facebook and Instagram. That will be 1 post a day, while sharing the links of all those to Pinterest to increase traffic. And this will take, we need to measure the hours. I should have put that on timely, but you can always put it in measurable. You need to measure your time. And all this way take at least 4 to 6 hours of work a day. I'll need to reach at least 100,000 people a week combined from all social media platforms and have a click-through rate of 15%. That's 15,000 people. And I told you, we just need 100 people to buy. Okay, but as you know, the buying, if 100% is 100,000, 3% is 3,000. And from them, the 3%, it might be able to go through your funnel. So lead conversions of 5 to 8 people, and lead conversions are the people that's going to put the email address in your funnel to download your freebie or what you have, the offer first, and then is going to redirect them to the offer that you want them to buy, the watch. So is it achievable? We need to increase our hours to 8-hour work schedule a day for the first week and automate the posts and video with Metricool, where I can use for all my chosen platforms. Now, all that I said is good and nice, but we said before, it needs to be achievable. And if I don't want to hire a social media manager to do all this work for me, and I don't want to pay $3,000 and $4,000 for a month's worth of content, then I need to be able to achieve that goal by investing in Metricool. And it's easy because you don't have to use different types of software. You have one software, everything in there. You create your content, and you just drag and drop it, and you create the times where you want your posts to be published. So it's just under one roof. So it's easy, saves time. That's achievable. And that will save me time and even give me a chance to have 2 days with less workload to go over the analytics and monitor performance. Don't forget that once a week you need to always monitor your analytics and your performance, what you did, your strategy. Did it work? Right? And also rest. You need to avoid burnout. Like when you were working your 9 to 5, it's 8 hours a day, and you still get 2 days as a day off that you're not working. You need to rest. You cannot be doing this every day. So I'll use Systemi and I'll tell you about Systemi to create a quick landing page where I will add my affiliate link to the offer after prospects insert email address. Then I'll create an email automation to follow up and increase my chances of a sale with email automation. So Systemi is an all-in-one tool. So you don't need ClickBank, you don't need ClickFunnels, you don't need GetResponse, you don't need hosting for websites, you don't need course creation, webinar creation software. Everything is in there. Even if you want to start your own affiliate program, you can do it with Systemi. And you can track your affiliates and their commissions and everything under one roof. And that, again, the goal is to save us time. So creating a funnel, it has a drag and drop type of Systemi software. It's a drag and drop software. It also has templates that you can just fill in, right? So depending what you want, is so easy to use. It's easier than ClickFunnels and it's cheaper than ClickFunnels. It's great. I love it. Okay. And you can do so many things. So you can create your landing page with your freebie, or you can just, depending on your buyer persona, you can redirect them directly to the offer and buy the watch. And then we have the email automation. That, you know, a lot of people, they subscribe, they put the lead, they put their email address, but they don't really go through with purchasing. They're going to download the freebie that you give them, but they're not going to go through the funnel to actually purchase the offer. Maybe they need some convincing. Maybe they need to see you a bit more, you know, before they decide to make a purchase. So that's what an email automation does. You remind them of something. Maybe they're not needing it now. Maybe mentally they're not at that spot yet. They're not at that stage to say, you know something, I actually need help. Let me invest this $10 to get this watch and get me on work on time. You know, maybe they're like, oh, I'll download the free guide to tell me how to make my own watch. Or whatever free guide you're going to give them. It's like, maybe, you know, or maybe you have a list on what to do in order to be timely. But maybe they want that and they want to try it. But once they try it in 2-3 days, maybe it didn't work yet. People don't have a lot of patience. People just want immediate results. And we kind of, you know, rely on that because most likely a lot of people, like, sleep hypnosis help. but it needs months and months of training. Like meditation helps, but it needs years of training, right? Who has the patience to do all that? Can I buy something? But you need to be in that mental stage. So having an email automation behind that's just going to follow up with them automatically is going to help also make a sale on the back end. So relevant. Creating this project will help. Is it relevant to my core offer? Is it relevant to the service I provide, to my brand? That's the question we're asking here. Creating this project will help me, will help my affiliate marketing business generate new leads, increase my following on social media, therefore increase my authority and credibility. Pinterest and YouTube are evergreen content, so they will provide leads and conversions for years to come. So you're not doing all of this for one time. You get it? It's actually helping your business. You're building your business with all these that you're going to create. So it's not in vain. And then timely. What I do for timely, I set daily goals. Daily goals. And then I put weekly goals, what I need to be. Day one, I will do buyer persona identification and creation, because you need to know who you're going to create content for. Discover pain points and desires. Discovering pain points and desires, it will help you create your hooks, your copywriting, and then your call to actions. Creating the landing page and the first 3 emails a week, that is perfectly fine for you to create, and it's not going to take you to create this landing page with Systemi. It's going to take you and the emails all together most likely an hour. It's so easy. Like, I'm telling you, it's really easy. Maybe the first time you will use it, all of it together is going to take you 2 hours, but not more than that. Then you share the link immediately off the landing page that you just created to Pinterest to start generating traffic immediately, because we need time to create content. We need time to create the YouTube video. We need time to create the TikToks and edit them and blah, blah, blah. So Pinterest is actually an excellent way to put our offer out there, right? And just start generating traffic right away, because Pinterest uses keywords. And also for the keyword, you can just go to Google Ads and then Keyword Planner and just type your niche and what you're searching and what your offer is about, and just find relevant keywords and create a short description and title. Pretty simple. And then create a script based on buyer persona for the first YouTube video. And that it does not even cover that 8 hours you wanted to do the work, right? Your 8-hour work week. You didn't even finish. Maybe you even have time to actually create a post on Facebook and promote your offer, or even Instagram, right? But you can put also weekly. So you need to, let's remember the goal. The goal is $1,000 in affiliate commissions of this product that it costs $10. All right. So we need to sell 100 of those. The first week we need to optimize and get ready. We need to get ready our funnel. We need to get ready our emails. We need to, you can just set 1 week. You can do it in 5 weeks, right? That means the first week you're gonna optimize everything and set it ready. Maybe start creating your content, start creating the YouTube, right? And then the next week you need to have everything ready and posted, and that would be week 1 of promoting your offer. And then you have week 2, week 3, and week 4, and you need to have the KPIs for those. You need to have the goals. The KPIs for that, and see your ROI, your click-through rate. Or what you can do, you can split it into 5 weeks. Say 1 week of preparation. Set the goals for the first week, okay? And set a deadline. You have 7 days. 7 days to do your buyer persona creation and identification, create content, your content clusters, your content pillar, create hooks and the CTAs, maybe create some of the copy, create YouTube scripts, right? Create your funnel and your email automation so they're ready, okay? Maybe even post it on Pinterest, as I said, because it's just pretty easy. You just create a pin, and as you have this first week of putting everything together, you can still start getting some traffic through Pinterest. And then you need to have optimized because that's week 0, you need to optimize on week 0, week 1. And on week 1, right? Everything is going to be automated with your metrical. You're going to start generating your leads. You're going to track them, right? So let's just say Monday, day 1 of week 1, you start creating your content for week 2. And then on Saturday, Sunday, you go, that's the 2 days that you did all the work that you put on the side, that you're going to track your analytics and see how everything works. Because if something goes wrong, you need to have some time to fix it before week 2 starts. And then week 2 starts, right? And you prepare for week 3 and then for week 4, and then you have your weekend. So this is just, and that was a quick example for you to kind of understand how to apply it in your business. So that was it. I'm not going to keep you longer. That was the whole thing. That was KPIs. That was SMART goals. I know it can be a little bit confusing. Believe me, sometimes it's confusing even to me, because we tend not to really have clarity on what we are doing, and that is why a lot of campaigns sometimes don't work. So these KPIs, setting those KPIs, is spending some time on those KPIs and those goals, creating SMART goals. It will actually get us to have more clarity on our brand, especially when we work alone, okay, and we don't have a team of experts guiding us through our journey, and we have to do it ourselves. All of it is going to help us save, it's going to help you save a lot of time, a lot of effort, and your content and your efforts will actually be fruitful. And this is what we want. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below in the comments, and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thank you, guys.